Do 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 do. All right, so let me get the freaking broadcast. I mean the freaking live chat open. Okay, live dashboard. Okay. Automatically block. Nah. All changes saved. Censor bad word. Fuck that shit. Oh shit. We on. Let me freaking link the shit to Twitter. It's still saying I'm offline, really? Okay, so shit. Am I lagging? Group chat. I have a viewer. Hmm. All right, it's saying I'm live, but oh, look, looks like everything's checking out. All right, well, until one of you cocksuckers show up, I am going to screen share and play some goddamn video games. Fuck yeah, yeah. Why not play some goddamn video games? Uh, Backup stream is lower than the recommended buy rate. Recommend that you use. Do. Oh shit! What's up, Hector? Yeah, I freaking read the new chapter. Yeah, like I was trying to I was looking at the freaking live chat and I could not see people for shit. But yeah, I read the new chapter of Black Clover and I was right on the fucking money yet again. Fuck yeah. The Duke says so. I was completely right that we are going to have a tournament type arc where each team, each of the orders, they can steal each other's points. So yeah, I was completely right about that and I was pretty damn happy. I was really damn happy, man. All right. But yeah, like it seems like we're on downtime right now, like currently, because basically next chapter apparently Aster, Noelle, Kaito, and Kahano, they're going on a date and stuff like that. So a double date and shit. So my thoughts is that like this is probably gonna end up being like the Gucci shit, where we basically had them dicking around on downtime, and then all of a sudden something happens, and then the children starts disappearing and stuff like that, and yeah. So I feel like some shit is gonna hit the fan. Like the set, like once, like, and that interrupts their date pretty much. So that's my thoughts. Yeah, like I found that like pretty funny. Like I kind of wish we could have seen it. Like maybe if Tabayuki could make like, but I don't think Weekly Shonen Jump does this anymore. Like because I know Weekly Shonen Magazine does it, where they actually let the mangakas, if they so choose to do actual side chapters that's canon to the series. So I don't know if Tabata Yuki will do it like a side chapter. It could do a side chapter, is what I should say, of Luck and Magna and like what type of power boost they got. And it seems like Gucci and Gordon they got a power boost as well. After researching the through the Great Library and stuff like that. So I don't know. But anyways, yeah, the tournament is gonna be hype. I really hope the tournament is good because here's the thing: what I think the tournament is going to happen, how the tournament is going to play out. Basically, it's not going to just be like like it's going to be a full on battle. Um, yeah, exactly, like the Nanatsu no Taizai side chapters. Like as I was saying, when it comes to the tournament, I don't think it's going to be at like a full on like battle tournament like you would see in Hakusho. I think it's more so going to be like the Grand Magic Games type tournament. I at least hope it's good. I really do. Like I do have high expectations for the tournament because we are finally going to see the other Magic Knight orders finally go in, and that's something I've been dying to see for a long ass time now. Like I just want to see, like I want to see Leopold go in because he was one of Asher's rivals, and we have not seen him since the Castletown invasion arc. Like it's like, bro, just hurry up and show us what some of these Magic Knights who are hyped up beforehand could actually do. So that's what I'm really hyped for right now. Like, and I really hope that they're not scrubs against the Black Bull. I really do. I really do, and hope not, because that would just be flat out disappointing. It really would. And granted, like the top three members of the Black Bull, which currently, not excluding Yami. Oh, yeah, exactly. Too. Like I want to see somebody deal with Aster one on one. There may be a chance that Aster may fight Yuno in during the tournament and stuff like that. But I'm hoping to see other cats actually give Aster a run for his money, because from what I can gander, I think Tabata Yuki, and I'm saying this flat out, I think he actually nerfed Aster due to the power up he given him, because I think he realized after he did the chapter and stuff like that, he's like, oh shit, I think I made Aster way too strong because of the whole thing with the anti magic flowing through his body and stuff like that. So maybe he tried to justify it by allowing both the Witch Queen to take control of him. But like we had a discussion before, there was that whole thing about how the Witch Queen was hyped to have mysterious powers and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. And also how Vanessa's Red String of Fate, the cat, was able to touch Aster and alter alter the fate of like Aster killing Noelle and killing Finral. So yeah, oh yeah, and that scene where Aster decapitates Noelle, like even though like I laughed because I knew there was no sense of danger since the cat was there, but I still laughed because I thought it was hilarious. Like I honestly did. But I'm a fucked up dude, but you know. I'm a fucked up dude, but yeah. But yeah, like yeah, that was like a savage moment. I was like, whoa, that was like a clean ass cut. Like it was like it's about damn time you can cut straight with that sword, boy. Like seriously, that was a clean ass cut. Straight the fuck up, man. It was a clean ass cut. Like it was pretty cool. Like when it comes to Tabayuki and the gore, I'm glad like he doesn't like he goes he on like whenever there's gore to be shown and stuff like that, he goes in. Like exactly. He lopped it off. He lopped it off. But yeah. But yeah, like as I was saying, let me get back on track. When it comes to Aster and the whole thing about the anti-magic energy flowing through his entire body now. Yeah, it makes him stronger from that aspect, but it's like when it comes to the magic negation part, like from what it seems, because of what the Witch Queen did, and because of how Vanessa and the Red String of Fate, the Red String of Fate was able to touch Aster and alter fate, because due to that, like on given the fact that these two things are still magic based abilities, and Aster is supposed to be overflowing with anti magic energy. Granted, it's kind of a plot hole, but I think Tabayuki did it to nerf Aster so that even though he's in that form, he could still be injured and affected by magic. So that's to my understanding of what's going what's going on, because because you can't make Aster too OP too fast. You really can't. Like because that's stunts character development massively. And I stated this before when it came to Aster and him awakening his powers. Like that was a very big missed opportunity for Aster and his character development. Like that really was. Well, no. Characterization wise, Aster he wants to master like start learning and mastering this power. Like he actually does want to learn his power and stuff like that. But character development wise, not really, because it's still Aster. Because like Aster didn't really go through really, like when it comes to like mentally and stuff like that, he didn't really go through any significant change. And when it comes to his meeting with the demon, like I'm just saying it was kind of subpar because it was like supposed to be like a really serious moment in the story, and frankly I was kind of disappointed. And that's just me. I was kind of disappointed about that, but I hope to see in the future like Aster actually starts struggling more and more with the demon, and it won't be like the usual Aster bullshittery. It'll be something like much like a bit. Well, Tabayuki did admit he can't really write dark, but that shouldn't be like a problem to like if, in my mind it shouldn't really be a problem to stir up conflict between Aster and the demon there, like some heavy conflict between the two of them, because I'm sure the demon is hundreds of years old and like he possibly knows a lot of shit and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it did leave something to be desired, even though like I felt like it should have been much more serious. It did leave something to be desired. So there is still room for opportunity and growth in the future between Aster and the demon. But like I just hope there's like actual full on conflict between them. Because if there isn't, then that'd just be like disappointing. That really would be disappointing if like after the demon they just instantly like almost immediately be like, yeah, we're mates now, yeah, like that'd be disappointing. But anyways, shit. When it comes to tournament arc, let me get back to the tournament arc. Like I said, I think it's gonna be more so like the Grand Magic games, but I can see it being on some tuning exam shit. And the reason why I say this is because you remember the part of the tuning exam like after Sasuke Chidori's Gaara and stuff like that. Gaara unleashes Shikaku's I think it was his left hand, right? he unleashes Shikaku's left hand, and then all of a sudden, Sarutobi and the Kazekage look at each other, and then they begin the freaking war. Well, the attack on the Leaf Village. So I think he's gonna be on some shit like that because we know that Rhea, he is still disguised as a Magic Knight captain. I still think it's the leader of Aquadeer. Like I honestly still earnestly believe it's the leader of Aquadeer that is the fake Magic Knight captain that Rhea is disguised as. So that could mean that the leader of Aquadeer he was already dead to begin with, or Rhea could have been disguising himself as him from the very start. But I find that a bit fishy. But I find that like very fishy though, for him to be disguising it as the leader of Aquadeer from the very start. But anyways, what else? And also like, now I think about it, like Julia said there was another traitor, other than the leader of Purple Orca. But I'm still assuming it's Julius. He even though he doesn't know it, the other traitor is obviously Rhea disguised as the leader of Aquadeer. I forgot his name, but for all we know, there could be a third traitor. But I don't think it's William Vengeance because William Vengeance he seems to have something on his own agenda, and I don't think that'll be thrown in as of yet. I think that'll be thrown in much later, like later on in the series, maybe after the resolve of the Eye of the Midnight Sun, and then Lich will maybe give us hints and stuff like that. No, it has to be during during the whole Eye of the Midnight Sun shit. Actually, it does, because Yami did state that when it comes to his overall body structure, the way his ki flows, and so on and so forth, like William Vengeance is exactly identical to Lich. And the reason why I think this now is because I'm starting to believe that William Vengeance may in fact be a descendant of Lich. Could be Marx Julius's right hand man. No, it couldn't have been because like you have to remember, like when all the Magic Knight captains were leaving, that's when and literally Rhea even broke the first wall. Like he literally did. Like he broke the first wall, and he's like, "Could you guess what Magic Knight captain I am?" And I'm like, "Nigga, what?" So Rhea went on some Squirrel Girl, Deadpool, Gwenpool shit where he just broke the first wall and be like, "Yeah, guess what Magic Knight captain I am." So I doubt. I don't think it's Marks. But I really don't. But yeah. But yeah, like I do think Rhea, he's gonna be well, definitely because of his magic alone, he's gonna be the most difficult of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. And Nin Mena. Yeah, Nin Mena, I read the new chapter. Like yeah, like I thought it was okay, it was pretty much downtime. It was cool how Luck and Magna they got power boost after going through the dungeon and stuff like that. I wish we could have seen it, but you know, we had to predominantly focus on the Witch's Forest. But yeah, like, and not only that, but the whole tournament arc, like I said, I was right on the fucking money. I was right on the fucking money. It was, I was like, yeah, I was happy as fuck when I saw that. But anyways, where was I again? Oh shit, I forgot. True, I forgot he broke the fourth wall. Yeah, like exactly. Rhea is on some Deadpool shit right now. He really is. Like, yo, what if he actually is on some Deadpool shit and like throughout the battle he would just continuously break the goddamn fourth wall? Like, yeah. But anyways, from a magic standpoint, yeah, he's definitely the most dangerous of the third eye. From a skill standpoint, though, I don't know how well Rhea has trained with those magic that he's imitated. Like I don't know how well he's trained with those magic that he's really imitated and stuff like that. So that could be a weakness of Rhea. Like but for all we know, Rhea could be a very well thought out tactician. He could be, like he really could. So even though because like when it comes to characters like Rhea, like I've seen him before. He's like the Shikamaru, Kyoraku type character where they're just laid back and chill and stuff like that, but they are smart as fuck. Like that's the type of character that Rhea seems to be. So I won't be surprised if he's actually like very good at tactics and stuff like that and strategy because Black Clover does have tactics and strategy when it comes to many of their battles, pretty much. So yeah, but anyways, I think the tournament arc is honestly gonna be on some tuning exam shit, like where during like the middle of a fight or like in the finals and stuff like that, all of a sudden, boom, Rhea reveals that he's the leader of whichever order. I'm still saying Aquadeer. I really am. I'm still saying fucking Aquadeer. But yeah. And like the Eye of the Midnight Sunday pull out a large scale attack on the Kingdom of Clover, pretty much. But I do find it weird on how it's gonna go about because the Eye of Midnight Sun already lost two of their powerhouses, and not only that, but if I'm not mistaken, do Fanzel and Fanzel and the others, do they live in the neutral zone or do they live in the Kingdom of Clover itself? I don't think that was ever shown. Like what part of the like where do they live? Like do they live like all the way in the neutral zone or the Kingdom of Clover themselves? So like really depending on that, like Fauna may come in and stuff like that since she was a member of the Third Eye. Granted, she's weaker now, but she still has the salamander on her. And I don't know how that's gonna go about because the salamander, last time I checked, was a spirit that well, I'm going into Norse into Western mythology here, but I remember reading that the salamander, it was a very mischievous spirit. Like it really like I think it fed off like the anger and rage of people. Like since it was the embodiment of fire pretty much. So like if my Western mythology is correct. So I think the salamander was at its peak when Fauna was still possessed by that demon. Well, elf. Since we found out like the elves and shit like that. So that was pretty cool to find out about the elves and stuff. I still think Aster he may possibly be a descendant of elves. Like, and I'm also saying that Gucci might be too, since Lich he knew something about Gucci that he didn't, and it seems that Lich he is gonna come back for Gucci at some point in the story. So I'm wondering how that will play out. I really am. Because that I did find that really interesting. And William Vengeance, like I said, I think he may possibly be a descendant of Lich, or we could go on some like weird shit like for all we know, William Vengeance could have been like the child of Lich, or maybe like a clone of Lich. I don't know. Those are that's my speculation on Vengeance as of now. Like I need to go back and look throughout the story to see more of Vengeance, and then look back at the dialogue on which is Vengeance is talking about and stuff like that, and his backstory and so on and so forth. Because like his backstory was true, like because apparently Yami he can actually see if you tell if you're lying through Ki. So from what everything William Vengeance has said thus far, it's been true. So I don't know. Hmm. I don't know about Vengeance, but anyways, what else? So, what do you guys think overall of the Witch's Forest arc? Is the comment section frozen or something? Yeah. Oh, it was okay. Yeah, understandable. Like, in my opinion, I didn't think it was. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it was the least. It was. It was my least favorite of the arc in Black Clover. Honestly, it honestly was because like when if like and like I get some people think it might have been the best arc. Exactly. We needed more Vanessa. Like you hype her up throughout like the beginning of the arc. You give her massive hype, and then you neglect her throughout the majority of the arc. And then from that point on, you finally decide to focus on her. And like her flashback wasn't really even a full on chapter. Like I was like, bro, like dude, you hype up Vanessa. This is supposed to be her arc. At least, and I felt like there should have been much more build up to her awakening her powers of fate, not just that like instant because her emotions is running high. Because like that was more so plot convenience that she awakened the actual power of fate than anything. Because and the reason why I say this is because like in Black Clover, like when it comes to learning new magic, yeah, her power still needs to be explained more. And I'm actually kind of glad her power is nerfed because it's not like, oh, she can just change fate whenever she so pleases and so on and so forth. She doesn't have like full on causality manipulation. But like basically she's just the cat needs to be or the string itself needs to be in contact with the person it's touching. So then from that point on, like it will change it to a fate more desirable to Vanessa. And from what it seems like the people who had their fate altered, it seems like like the people who had their fate altered by the cat, I think they possibly retain their memories. I think from what it seems, because the Witch Queen, she retained saying exactly the same shit and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. So Noelle did. I think Noelle actually does remember Aster decapitating her. Finral remembers him getting cut in half by Aster and stuff like that. But you know, it won't go on some dark shit like that because you know it won't be like they won't fear Aster and his powers and shit like that. So because it's Black Clover and Tomoyuki admitted that he can't like go on like some dark shit, whatever. Yeah, exactly. It only affects one person at a time, via touching, because it actually has to come into physical contact with said person when it comes to Vanessa string magic. So I'm glad it's not too overpowered, and Vanessa herself, like if the string isn't near her, then I think then she can probably get defeated fairly easily. But Vanessa, she is fairly skilled when it comes to her string magic alone. So bypassing her strings and getting to her like that, I'd say that'd be a piece of cake for like people who are extremely fast who are extremely fast, as well as people like will probably fire magic who can just burn the strings and stuff like that. So that's what I think. How when it comes to beating Vanessa, it seems it's really simple. Like it really is. But yeah, uh, when it comes to like I was actually gonna do an analysis video on Vanessa's powers, but I decided I wasn't going to. Same with Aster's powers too, because like I just didn't want to. All right. What do you think about the L's master having more than one weapon? One weapon. The L's master having more than one weapon. Yeah, like he had both the demon dweller sword and the demon slayer sword, right? And I don't doubt it at all that he had other weapons in store and stuff like that. And also, it was the elf master who was the one that summoned the great ancient demon all those centuries ago, that the first sorcery emperor basically sacrificed his life to defeat. So that was pretty surprising there. So that raises the question: was the elf master the one who was literally the demon itself, or oh, I believe the first magic king sealed the demon in the weapons. Maybe, but I don't think so, because if you take a look at the great ancient demon, as well as the demon inside Aster's weapon, they look like completely different entities themselves. Like Aster's demon, we don't like from what we can see visual wise, it's just like this giant black demon. Like and while the great demon had like 6 arms, like and it had what appears to be what possibly could be magic stones embedded into each and every one of its hands. So I don't know. Like let me actually look back in the chapter right now. Let me do that. Hold on. www. Manga stream. Let me go on Kiss Manga. That's much faster. me actually look the shit up. Here we go. Let's go. Oh yeah, forgive my coughing. I'm still recovering from a fever. It was horrible, man. Like seriously. Yeah, let me look this shit up. It was chapter 101, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't is this the manga stream translation or is it, yeah, this is the Jumanji's box translation that Kiss Manga is still posting. Like I should like really look at back at the Jumanji's box translation when it comes to Black Clover, like and not just like go full on based off the manga stream translation. Oh, this is all pages. All right, let me go down. All right. Do do. All right, so all right, can you like see my can you see my like computer screen and stuff like that, like the chat and everything? All right, let's look down at this shit. All right, so all right, Aster's talking about is asking about the Eye of the Midnight Sun. That stone is the magical tool that amplifies magic and power of the one who wields it, but only elves can use it to its fullest. Like in the manga stream translation, it's like the only people that ever truly mastered it were the elves themselves. Like that's what I got from the manga stream translation. Elves is unknown from where the elves come from. They're a species with high magical power, which inhabit an area that pleasantly called the Unblessed Lands hundreds of years ago. If I'm not mistaken, the Forsaken Lands in Black Clover were they were the what was it again? They were the outer ring. It was the outer ring of the Kingdom of Clover, right? Like I could have sworn like the Forsaken the outer ring of the Kingdom of Clover is known as the Forsaken plains, or I guess in this sense the the Unblessed Lands. Like from early translations of Black Clover, because I remember Heath saying that the outer ring is known as the Forsaken something. So yeah, like it was like, all right, amplifies the powers and stuff like that. Hundreds of years ago, just how old is she? She doesn't have a single wrinkle. All elves have high all elves have high magical power. Many of them possess power on par with my own. However, like basically hype for the elves. In the conflict against humans who were superior in numbers, they were defeated and faded away. The third eye that girl Fauna is forbidden magic, but that forbidden magic was not activated by her, but by another user. Normal humans cannot handle such forbidden magic. To activate forbidden magic, one needs an unthinkable amount of mana and a sacrifice. The the ancient demon god, fuck. So, oh shit. So if they revive the elf master, that means the ancient demon god is coming back, right? Like that means the Elf Master will probably do revive the ancient demon god. Oh shit! I just realized that it was conjured by the Elf tribe. Like oh yeah. When it comes to the manga stream translation, I think this was like I'm gonna go off the Jumanji's box translation as opposed to the manga stream translation when they were explaining the whole conflict and stuff like that, because in the manga stream translation, they stated that the elves were the one that waged war against the humans. But we knew that the humans were the ones that attacked the elves first. So it could be something like where the humans attacked first, and then the elves they're like, "Yo, this is war," and then they were defeated. Or, but yeah, like I feel like both sides had some type of hand to play, because for the first sorcery emperor, who we now know was there, well, I think it wasn't really confirmed, but it's a pretty good accurate assumption that the first sorcery emperor was the one that tried to get the humans and the elves to come together, but like some conflict played out and stuff like that. So this could be honestly some Hashirama and Madara shit. It could honestly be some Hashirama and Madara shit. And um most people may see Hashirama as a good guy, but it was Madara that was actually the true blue good guy. If you actually look back at the story and so on and so forth from Naruto. All right. The White Knights Demon Eyes could possibly be the descendants of the Elf tribe. And I'm telling you, I think people like Aster, as well as Gucci, and maybe Vengeance, and Vengeance too. They are descendants of the Elf tribe. Like, there's many different ways that Tabayuki could take it with Vengeance, but I have that in mind that Gucci, Asta, and are descendants of the Elf tribe. I honestly do believe that. Like, it's just that like Aster, he's probably mostly human, and maybe like one of his ancestors, like they met an elf and then they fucked the elf. Like, so that's what I'm thinking that might have happened. Furthermore, Aster, the two swords you wield, they are what's left of the magic swords that the same elder used. And I think we've seen the elder before. Like, we actually saw like his face and stuff like that. And I think it was the Lich that we saw that was with the elder. I think it was the elder himself that was meeting up with the first sorcery emperor. Like, I think I'm starting to believe that. I honestly am. Because like it could have been somebody we mistook for Lich. And not only that, but we do know that Lich has a sister. So maybe Lich is the son of the elder. So yeah. So yeah, Aster, he's mind blown about the shit that happened and so on and so forth. Oh yeah, and I hope we do get some after like this shit is over. We finally go and focus on the Kingdom of Diamond, because I feel like this whole thing about the Kingdom of Mars trying to bring the Kingdom of Diamond to peace, it's obviously not going to be that easy. And I feel that like at some point, like Morius, he's going to catch wind of what's going on with the king, and he's going to make his move. That's what I think is going to happen in the Kingdom of Diamond. Because that'd be disappointing if like it all happens off screen and we don't get anything out of Morius, who's been hyped up. Exactly, the return of the Great Demon King. Let me go back to this freaking page. Yeah, I'm saving this shit. Where is it? Shit, I passed it. Yo, here we go. Yo, the Great Demon God. Yeah, I'll just save it in the discussion references. Yeah, I either screenshot or like save a lot of the text and panels so I can go look back on and actually edit them and so on and so forth. So for when I'm doing my thumbnails and so on and for like discussion based videos, like because I do plan on making another video similar to my first Black Clover theory video, like where it's all like slideshow with images and stuff like that. And I am actually a graphic designer, so I'm gonna try to basically I'm just gonna basically edit it on Photoshop and stuff like that. Make the pictures look good and so on and so forth. Oh, yo, that would suck if that doesn't happen. I hope the King of Diamond is too good for that. Oh, probably is. Because from what I understand, Morius is the dude that has been calling the shots from under the shadows for all these years, and the King of Diamond, like he could be just like for all we know, he could be just as fucked up as Morius, or he could actually be like this actual kind-hearted king and stuff like that. But then he got sick and shit like that, and he couldn't do anything for the kingdom. And then Morius he took over. Yeah, exactly too. And they got magical tech that we haven't seen. Like so yeah. That's something to look forward to as well. Ugh, shit. Like when I think about it, like the Kingdom of Diamond, like I don't know, like there may be a all-out war arc against the Kingdom of Diamond, or just like another battle arc against the Kingdom of Diamond. But honestly, I can see some shit happening where it's the Black Bulls that just head over to the Kingdom of Diamond, like maybe what because and this would have to be done without the consent of the Kingdom of Clover and without them knowing because they're enemy kingdoms, and that would be a huge problem if no, that'd be a huge problem if no, they can't go to the Kingdom of Diamond just yet because that'd be a massive problem in of itself because you're invading an enemy kingdom. So the enemy kingdom, if they catch wind of this, it'll be like a complete act of war. And the Black Bulls, if they go to the Kingdom of Diamond, like they will literally inadvertently cause a massive all out war between the Kingdom of Clover and the Kingdom of Diamond because they're invading their enemy kingdom. And granted, it's happened before, but with the Kingdom of Diamond invading the Kingdom of Clover. But from what we see in the Clover Kingdom hasn't really done anything against that yet. Like they haven't like launched a counterattack against the Kingdom of Diamond yet. All right, let me get out of screen sharing. Am I lagging? Fuck no. I am not lagging. Okay. And I think I am. Honestly, like I'm hoping we get to see like we get to see the other kingdoms at some point in the story. I really am. Cause like don't get me wrong, the Kingdom of Diamond shit that's going on is cool and all, but I do think that we should actually go see what the other kingdoms like the Kingdom of Spades and the Kingdom of Hearts and stuff like that. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see. Because like for all we know, those could be allied kingdoms to the Kingdom of Clover or other enemy kingdoms as well. So yeah. Oh, what's going on now? All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna cut this live stream short. So yeah. So I'll see you guys later.